right, guys, so we were seeking out the Jamaican and African cuisine food truck today, but it's under repair at the moment. Thankfully, they have a restaurant location, and it's definitely not something you typically find in West Tennessee. So the fact that they opened their restaurant here, I'm just so happy. All right, guys, let's see what's on the menu and what we're gonna try out. I'm so excited. The first thing you notice when you walk in here is how good it smells. And it's so hard to decide what to order when everything sounds so good. So we're gonna do the small order of the oxtail with rice and peas and fried plantains, and then a small curry goat with callaloo and yams.
You have the curry burning now? Okay, this one curry.
Yes, that looks amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so freaking good. So this is the oxtail with plantains, which is basically like a fried banana. We've got some rice and beans. It looks like some of the sauce is on there. And then I'm not sure, this looks like maybe a hush puppy of sorts, some kind of bread. Whatever it is, it's gonna be in my mouth soon. This is the curry goat. Definitely looks delicious. Yams. We have some greens or callaloo. So I am beyond stoked. Even though it's super hard to decide where to start, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the oxtail. Oxtail, you know, I believe within this culture, Jamaican being in the Caribbean, it's not too terribly far from Puerto Rico, where I hail from, and cooking things on the bone is just part of cooking. It's a staple. You know, it definitely helps with tenderness, with flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of rice, a little bit of oxtail. That's outstanding. The tail is, there are little bits of, you know, fatty bits on it, but that flavor and the tenderness of the meat is to die. Most people, you know, the first thing they think of when they wake up isn't, yeah, I want to bite into the tail of an ox, and I bet that'll taste delicious. But when you know what you're doing and prepare it properly, it's the bomb. Plus, I love stuff that's just juicy. The way my mother cooks her rice, we always have something juicy with it to just kind of moisten it up and have all those flavors kind of sing together. And they, you know, took it upon themselves to drizzle some of that sauce right on top, which is awesome. That is my love language for sure. It's so good. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and try this plantain. This is definitely something I am familiar with. We cook with plantains all the time in Puerto Rican culture, so you know, when I found out that they had these on the menu, I was like, oh my gosh, jackpot. Being in West Tennessee, these aren't exactly easy to come by. So, that is so good. Really soft, sweet. You have that caramelization on the outside of it, so it's spot on. Really, really yummy. It's almost like a dessert, but it's okay to have dessert early in the meal. You can start wherever you want. There's no rules. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of this curry goat. Again, cooked on the bone, probably at a slow cooker style. Lots of flavor, lots of time, lots of love cooked into it. The goat does have some fattiness, but it doesn't matter. Oh wow, it is so good. You get that curry flavor and spice, and it's just so juicy in that bite. Super delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to this callaloo, these greens. I'm honestly not entirely sure what the exact ingredients are within this. It's not anything in my typical wheelhouse, but whatever it is, it looks like it's gonna be, I was gonna say something else, but we're not that kind of channel. Definitely that green, earthy taste. It's hard to describe. It's almost like spinach, but much better. All right, now I'm gonna come over to the yams. Another one of those soft, sweet, but still in the fruits and vegetable family, so it's good for you. Oh my gosh. They must have like brown sugar, some kind of a nutmeg. It tastes a little bit like Thanksgiving, and it's really, really good. So we have a variety of flavors here. We have the earthiness with the greens, the sweetness from the yams and the bananas, the spicy, savory amazingness from the meats, and then the rice is just delicate but delicious. So 10 out of 10, I'm so excited to just unhinge my jaw now and dive in. I mean, you can stay for it, you cannot, but I need to go to town. But for real. All right guys, so I'm here with Yannick, and we just had an amazing meal, and I'm so grateful that you are giving us a minute to chat about the food here. So who really pioneered the restaurant to become what it is?
Pretty much that's the idea. It's like kind of like a family idea, but pretty much my dad decided. The thing is, they wanted to move out from Jackson to go to Atlanta, and because they wanted, my dad loved Atlanta, so he wanted to go over there and open a restaurant. And the idea of him opening a restaurant in Atlanta come to mind is like, the restaurant that I want to open in Atlanta, nobody else doing it in Jackson. So why not just open in Jackson? And that's how it started.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
So where did all of these flavors and everything originate?
So we kind of use two cultures. We have the Jamaican and African. So that's why we have the Jamaican African cuisine. So the Jamaican food, we combine with some African spices. That's why the flavor is really different.
Is there a dish that you enjoy making more than
I would
any
say,
others?
well, I would say I love doing everything, but my most favorite is the jerk chicken.
Okay.
Yes, because you have to really put, we always say love into it.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's a real thing.
So yeah, I love doing the jerk chicken.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to come back and try that then. Oh my God. And a little oxtail lollipop of joy. Yum. All right, guys, so as you saw, I dove in. I enjoyed every single bite. I wish I could have had absolutely everything else off the menu. I can't wait to come back and have their beef patties, fish tacos. Oh, so much to look forward to next time. But so happy with what we were able to enjoy today. So on to our next food adventures.